So one of those days, a friend walked up to me, a student, I'll say a student, that, had admired me from far, walked up to me to ask me, what has kept you going? Very regular cliche questions you get on interviews, right? I used to hear that a lot if I listened to like people like Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey. What has kept you going? How did you know you're good? I realized when he asked me, dawned on me that okay, really, like this guy feel that I've gone far or I've done something he cannot do, or I'm somewhere he cannot be at the moment, or all that. It kept. I didn't know that maybe that is where I am right now. To be very honest with you, and I'm genuinely hungry to get to a particular point because I have a mark. I'm genuinely hungry to grow. I'm genuinely hungry to hit a target, all right, in my life. And if I tell you the dreams I have for my life, like it's gonna blow your mind. And we've not even started. So how does it feel that I've gotten to where he needs to be, all right, or I've advanced or something? It puzzled me for a while. So I remembered that was 2020, where I had a prompt in my heart to start a conversation about the people around you or people around us that have tried to defy gravity within their environment and do something with their life or doing something big within their circle. So not the big celebrities, but those ones that are still, we are still upcoming. Let's talk about our struggles. Let's share our stories. And that was the little beginnings. That was what we tagged it. And we just were able to produce just one podcast. After that time, we didn't go forward again. But it educated my life, and I'm looking forward to start out the podcast again. So, encourage me in the comment section. I'm going to start it out because there are a lot of people around you, even some of you watching me right now, that have defied gravity, that have done things that nobody in my family have done. Like, I don't believe I will be here. The imposter thing, you looking down on yourself, which happens, right? So when you told me that, I discovered that most of the steps I've taken were either encouragement from mentors or the books I read or people I listened to. And I already shared about listening, how you consume content and all that. You can refer to the video, or you can click on the cards up here to get to the video. I saw myself focusing on the work I have to do to achieve a particular result instead of focusing on the results and leaving the work I have to do. Because that is what is rampant. I mean, that is what is everywhere. Everybody wants to achieve a particular result, but nobody is, paying keen attention to, getting the work done that is going to get them to the desired result which they admire. That's good. Aspire to acquire, to acquire the desire which you admire. That's a good point. You can clap at this point. I'll give you time. So that's by the way. So because of that, and it is not as easy as it seems, because you are not blind to the things happening around you. All right, you have your friends moving forward. You have, life moving forward. You have most of your friends traveling abroad. You have, things going on, all of your friends buying cars, doing big things, and you feel that you are not doing enough or you are not enough. It's crazy sometimes. That it's a real feeling. It's a real feeling, and it can be really depressing if you know what I'm talking about. But I've been through that stage, even a more, depressing, stage, not like chronically. But I will tell you for a fact that there are no magic. What I fed on was on the mentors, on the senior friends, or people that have gone through that path, getting me to understand that stage of loneliness, that stage of darkness where you don't know your left from right, you don't know where to go to, is a stage of discovery. Because that is when you understand, if you pay attention to the process, to that dryness, you get to understand yourself, you get to understand people, you get to understand, the directions you need to take. It's not a time to rush or compete with anybody. It is not. because our journeys, our battles are very different. Everybody has its own struggles, right? They're very different. And it is very wrong. I heard a lot of people say it, but I'm saying it from a place of experience. It is very wrong and harmful to compare your journey with someone else's journey. Now, even if you are planning to take a course or you want to do something, you want to start working somewhere that is going to help you save up money to move to the next stage in your life or career, you'll be so distracted. The time you're going to use in doing those things, you spent all of them watching their pictures on stories, watching their pictures on their status, browsing where they are, what they are doing right now. I mean, this is their life. Okay? And I understand the fears. It happens. I'm not sure if it happens to everyone, but I've seen it. So, what made me sure of what I'm doing now, of where I am? The truth of the matter is that there are no guarantees. I believe in God. I have faith, and I convert my faith to work. I wake up every day. I have plans. I have things I want to achieve in every day, every month. I put it down. And because I talked about the excellence principle, which is also on this video, on this channel, you can check it out, where I spoke to some students about a 40-minute clip comprehensively about how to structure their life as a student and also as a freelancer or worker in an environment like this. So I did all that, and my energy was sustained because I discovered that my battle, my journey, was with me and myself and where I pictured myself to be. So I consciously muted some people. Yes, I also consciously, turn off some notifications from my phone, so I don't get to, get every video that's posted. Somebody posted video, I'm the first person that's going to see it. It's not important to me, because I have work to do, I have books to read, I have studies to do, and I have learnings to learn, I have meetings to attend to. So I'm building myself one step at a time, and I'm very sure this information is going to help somebody out there. Feel free to share if this has a good impact in you already. Your journey is very different from every other person's journey. Focus on your own. You arrive.